Hello, I'm Diane Miller. Some of you may already know me as the Flip Pal Gal. Coming home for the holidays, there are always opportunities to connect with our families and realize why we want to stay connected with them the whole year through. Maybe there's a budding new family historian, or our family historian genealogist has just retired from their job with more time on their hands, and everyone in the family has been wondering what to get these members for a holiday gift. So let's look at some ways to get everyone involved in a gift and have a lot of fun together doing it. What if we give the gift of family? One suggestion is a regular old wish list. That is not such a novel idea. We've all sent these to our loved ones to fill out, but often I find myself grasping for more ideas when they're sent to me. So the next idea might be something the entire family can get behind, a gift registry or list. I'm sure there are many things on the suggested list that you already have, but hopefully there's some new ideas to spur your creativity and that of your family. We've included a downloadable Christmas letter with a list that you can share with your family. Now here are a few suggestions from our list. This holiday season, when you're wondering what to give the person who has always talked about preserving family memories or conducting genealogy research, consider getting together with your family and building them a family preservation kit. Just like a wedding registry or a birth registry, people can choose what part of the family preservation kit they would like to buy for the family member. Maybe it's just a small piece for a toolbox to get someone started, or it could be something to add to what your family member already has. The first thing I would suggest you do is from your Amazon account, create a new wish list, then make it visible to all the members of your family. So then let's start looking at a few of the individual pieces of that list. Well, the first thing on our list is the Flip Pal mobile scanner. It's completely portable, color, high-quality flatbed scanner. It's battery operated, so it doesn't have to have any cords or get tangled, no computers required to scan. It scans all the photos or memorabilia right straight to an SD card, just like the one in your camera. The great thing about this scanner is that it's very easy to take the scanner to the photo or the memorabilia. In fact, you can scan a picture while it's still in the album, saving you so much time and muss and fuss. We've made it very easy for the family to get together and each buy a portion of the scanner for your budding family historian by each buying a gift certificate available from flippal.com. The next item is very handy for us family historians. It's called the Sketch Kit. The idea for the Sketch Kit popped into my head one day as I was describing to a family historian how they could easily digitally label their scans. The idea has since been sent to the U.S. Patent Office for registration. The Sketch Kit comes with a clear acrylic sheet and fine-tipped damp erase markers, and it's specifically designed for the Flip Pal. Now, how do you use it? Yeah, the illustration above you can see fairly well. Scan the original photo to keep as your master copy, and always create a master copy of your dear photos and keep them in a backed up directory that you never change. Then gently lay the sketch sheet over the original. Draw on the sketch using the supplied markers. You can add names or dates or circles or arrows or even halos if you want, and details about the original using those markers. Then scan the original with the sketch between the scanner and the original. The result, a digital label that will always stay with the photo, and right next to it is the master copy. The next item on our gift registry would be more memory sticks and memory cards. If your family historian has a camera, a Flip Pal mobile scanner, or would like more media to back up their notes and photos, they can always use more memory. The Picture Keeper is a very handy item to back up any photo type file. Just plug it into your computer, and the first time the software on the thumb drive copies all the photos and graphics files on your hard drive to the Picture Keeper this very first time you plug it in. Then the next week or whenever you get around to it and you plug it into your computer, it automatically finds any photo and graphics file that has changed since the last time you plugged it in. And the copies are then put on the picture keeper. It's very easy. I bought one for my sister to make sure that her precious memories are not lost in case her hard drive fails. And we can always use more thumb drives or SD cards to take to the library for our cameras and our flip pal. And what about the next item? Subscriptions. If your family member doesn't have one already, consider buying them a subscription to a genealogy website such as, Ancestry, Archives, Macavo, MyHeritage. Get them a login on FamilySearch.org, or even an educational subscription to something like Legacy Family Tree Webinars, where they can learn more about doing family research from a lot of very accredited folks. Now, the next item you may not have thought about. When you're just starting a family history project and compiling photos and documents and other important artifacts, things can pile up rather quickly and are just waiting to be organized. And many of these photos and documents really deserve archival care. They're extremely precious to not only you, but to your family. Archival care items can be put together by someone in your family who knows about those sorts of things, or look for the assembled kits such as what Family Tree Magazine's Document Preservation Kit gives you. The past couple of years have seen some local disasters and with fires and flooding and all of that, and we've also seen a lot of hurricanes ripping through other parts of the world, disrupting lives and scattering our precious pictures and mementos to the four winds. When you think about preservation, you have to consider the greatest threats to your family history collection, and based on where it's stored. So do consider a water and fire and pest-proof box for some of those most precious items. And you'll probably want this information to last to the next generation, or maybe even 2 or 8. Now, family historians, as you well know, are always on a treasure hunt. We take lots of notes, write stories, sketch out ideas, how many footsteps to the gravestone. Consider wrapping up an artsy rule journal and, maybe a fresh set of pens or pencils from your local art supply store. And if your family member goes to a lot of archives, consider adding the number 4 or number 6 very soft pencils with a very compact sharpener. Keep the ink off the precious originals when they go to the archives or the libraries. And then possibly there's very important specialty pens they may need or something like that. I like to use the sketch kit for taking notes and then scan them so that they become basically a digital note and available for immediate use rather than typing, or possibly I don't even have my computer with me when I need to set up a note. And then when I get them back to my computer, I drop them into Evernote or Dropbox. And it's always handy to keep, some diaper wipes to clean off the acrylic for the next note. The next item is something I would not have thought about. My very own set of archival gloves. It's a set of 100% cotton gloves, and when working with delicate family documents at home, or maybe even if you're researching at a museum or archive, historical society or something of that nature, you could use them provided the archive approves. Another option to avoid old newspaper ink, smearing ink, all of that, dirt, when you're organizing all of your records, you may want to get your family member disposable nitrile or latex gloves. It's not the most beautiful gift in the world, but everyone needs some. And have fun wrapping the box. You could really surprise them with that. The next idea is something I wish I would have started years ago. The gift of time. It can be the hardest gift to give, given all of our schedules, We're full, the distance, and so on, yet it can also be the most meaningful, particularly to our senior parents and other family members. Make your own gift certificate to help your family historian. Offer to research, write, duplicate, and compile records for an afternoon. Join them on a road trip maybe, or a grave search. Family historians are definitely treasure hunters and love to talk about what they have found. And with you there, giving them the time and making time for them, you'll find stories that you didn't know about before. And here's the gift certificate. It's right here on this web page that you can download and fill in for your very own. And thank you from all of us here at the Flip Pal team, and I hope you've picked up at least a few new good ideas for having more fun at your family gathering.